5 vitamins that could raise your stroke risk overnight, backed by science. If you're over 60, this one small habit could quietly raise your stroke risk while you sleep. No warning, no symptoms, just silent damage waiting to happen. One moment you're fine, and the next, you can't lift your arm, your speech is slurred, or your balance vanishes without warning. Too many adults grow through this. All because of something they believed was keeping them healthy. Vitamins. Yes, really vitamins. Every day, millions of older adults take supplements, believing they're strengthening their bones, boosting energy, or preserving their memory. And while many do help, some, especially in high doses or taken at the wrong time, can quietly put your brain in danger. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 common vitamins that could quietly raise your risk of stroke, brain bleeds, or sudden blood pressure spikes, especially in the early morning hours, when your brain is at its most vulnerable. Most of us take vitamins to stay healthy, to boost our brain, support our heart, and prevent disease. But here's something you rarely hear: some supplements, when misused, may quietly raise your risk of stroke. And not over years, sometimes in a matter of days. If you have ever taken vitamin D, E, B6, A or niacins, this video might just save your life. Before we begin, I would love to know, have you ever questioned whether your vitamins could be doing harm? Drop a 1 in the comments if you want to dive deeper into this topic. Type 0 if this is all new to you and if brain health matters to you or someone you love. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Health Eclipse for honest, science-backed health tips designed specifically for older adults. Let's explore 5 vitamins that could do more harm than good, according to science. First, let's start with the most surprising one of all: vitamin E. What you don't know about it could turn a good night's sleep into a dangerous one. Vitamin E, brain bleed. Vitamin E is widely known as an antioxidant that protects cells from damage, but in high doses, it acts as a blood thinner. Studies have shown that high doses can increase the risk of hemorrhagic stroke, a type of bleeding in the brain. Many people take it for heart health, but if you're already on blood-thinning medication, or taking it in large amounts, it could push your system too far. It's a classic case of too much of a good thing. In a 2004 randomized trial published in the British Medical Journal, high-dose vitamin E, above 400 IU a day, was associated with a 22% increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke in otherwise healthy individuals. High-dose vitamin E supplementation may increase all-cause mortality and risk of hemorrhagic stroke. What's meant to protect the heart may, in the wrong dose, harm the brain. Vitamin B6, nerve damage. Vitamin B6 is essential for brain and nerve function. But long-term use in large doses has been linked to neuropathy and neurological symptoms, which can mimic stroke or even increase vulnerability to brain damage. In a study published in Neurology, 2004, women who consumed over 200 milligrams per day of B6 developed sensory nerve damage, which impaired balance and coordination. While deficiency is rare, overdose is more common than most think, especially from stacked supplements. Vitamin A, intracranial pressure. You'll find vitamin A in countless multivitamins and skincare supplements. It's important for vision, immune function, and skin health. But unlike water-soluble vitamins, vitamin A is fat-soluble. It gets stored in your body. This makes it much easier to overdose on. Vitamin A toxicity is well documented. Because it's fat-soluble, it accumulates in the liver over time. High levels can cause intracranial pressure, dizziness, and vascular strain. A New England Journal of Medicine study found that chronic intake above 10,000 IU a day led to elevated stroke risk and bone loss, especially in older adults. The safest way to get vitamin A is through beta-carotene in vegetables, not pills. Folic acid, arterial plaque. Folate, found naturally in foods like leafy greens, is essential for cell repair and brain health. But its synthetic version, folic acid, is commonly added to supplements and fortified foods. Folate is essential, but synthetic folic acid may not be metabolized properly in some people, particularly those with the MTHFR gene mutation. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2006, found that high levels of unmetabolized folic acid in the blood were associated with increased arterial plaque and impaired cognitive function. Another meta-analysis found a U-shaped curve, meaning both low and high levels increase stroke risk. In short, more isn't always better. Especially not in synthetic form. It's a perfect example of how a safe supplement can backfire in the wrong dose or for the wrong person. Calcium plus vitamin D combo. Cardiovascular risk. While these nutrients are essential for bone health, the combination in supplement form has been linked to arterial calcification. That's when calcium deposits in your arteries instead of your bones. That means calcium starts depositing in the walls of your blood vessels, making them stiff and increasing the risk of heart attack or stroke. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine, 2013, followed over 270,000 individuals and found that calcium supplements, especially with vitamin D, were associated with a 20% increased risk of cardiovascular events, including stroke. Food-based calcium rarely causes this issue, it's the concentrated pill form that tips the balance. So what's the takeaway here? Supplements can be powerful, but they're not always safe, especially when taken blindly. The best way to protect your brain and heart is by turning to real food. So how do you protect your brain without risking your health? Focus on whole foods, not isolated nutrients. They are 1. Wild-caught salmon. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which helps reduce brain inflammation and supports cognitive function. Studies link regular fish consumption with slower brain aging and lower risk of stroke. Choose wild-caught over farm to avoid toxins and get the purest nutritional benefit. 2. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These greens are packed with folate, vitamin K, and antioxidants that support blood flow to the brain. A study in neurology found people who ate one serving a day had brains 11 years younger than non-eaters. They also support vascular health, reducing the risk of stroke and memory decline. 3. Blueberries. Blueberries are loaded with flavonoids that protect brain cells and improve communication between neurons. They've been shown to improve memory in older adults after just a few weeks of daily consumption. Plus, they help regulate blood pressure, which is crucial for stroke prevention. 4. Dark chocolate, 70% and above. Dark chocolate is rich in flavanols that increase blood flow to the brain and may improve focus and mood. It's also a natural source of magnesium, which helps regulate blood pressure and protect against stroke. Enjoy a small square a day, too much can reverse the benefits. Supplements aren't evil, but they can be risky without context. Before adding one more to your routine, ask, do I really need this? Have I checked my levels? Could I get this from food instead? Share this video. It could change how someone views their health, and maybe even save a life. Like what you heard? Hit subscribe, health tips that actually make sense, just for you.